Philosophy of education analysis. Philosophical foundations have lasting effects on individuals' approaches to work. In conducting their work, teachers' classroom practices are guided by their educational philosophies. To a large extent, educational philosophy influences a person's thinking, authenticity, morals, and general attitude to work. Personally, essentialism is the philosophy of education that has influenced my approach to decision-making and teaching. The educational philosophy is learned mostly from one's life experiences, personal values, environment, and interactions with other individuals. Moreover, playing a role in an individual's behavior, educational philosophy determines a teacher's practice in a classroom. In particular, it enables teachers to decide why, what, and how to teach. The philosophy also influences who to teach and the nature of teaching. The philosophy of essentialism has largely influenced my value of tenacity toward holding practical lessons. Bagley, the philosophy's major theorist, underscores the need for making schooling practical. This meant that learning should prepare students for the future. Hirsch is another essentialist who supported the need to return to basics when teaching. However, the essentialist philosophy concedes that the future is not always clear. As a way of preparing students for the future, individually, I inspire learners to avoid mistakes that expose them to failure. The principle of hard work is traceable to the philosophy of essentialism. The philosophy emphasizes the need for people to focus on reality. Consequently, schooling should be about teaching hard work, as well as respect for authority. Based on the philosophy of essentialism, one can achieve everything through hard work. This has driven me towards setting goals and developing plans to achieve my dreams. In addition, the philosophy of essentialism acknowledges the importance of respecting authority regardless of the prevailing circumstances. This encourages one to follow the law in order to avoid unnecessary problems. The philosophy of essentialism also underscores the need for adopting a practical approach to learning. The practical nature has influenced my philosophy of learning because I insist on taking students through practical exercises. Chan noted that a theory of learning by doing should consider practice as a tool for improvement. The philosophy also encourages people to do what they love regardless of the outcome. Hence, an individual should not be afraid to try new activities. The philosophy of learning by doing becomes crucial in activities such as dancing and sports, which are learned through practice. A teacher's educational philosophy guides their practice in the classroom because it essentially determines the mode of teaching. Chan noted that the philosophy of education directs a teacher to decide what and how to teach. Based on the philosophy of essentialism, teachers should take a forward-looking approach when delivering their lessons. Consequently, the philosophy encourages teachers to prepare their students for future endeavors. Under the influence of philosophy, teachers educate their students to face different challenging circumstances. The philosophy of education and major theorists would influence any teacher's personal philosophy. For instance, the philosophy of essentialism has dramatically influenced my personal philosophy regarding my perception of failure. Given the forward-looking nature of the philosophy of essentialism, it helps in preparing individuals for post-school challenges. Furthermore, the philosophy encourages individuals to focus on their goals and avoid being discouraged by failure. Personally, the philosophy of education has influenced how I would organize and teach my classes.